Health is life. Your health matters. You matter. Health begins in the spirit and the mind. Take time to love you. Live well. Be well.
Let's go.
Health matters to me.
Come on, get up, cause you tuned into the station for your morning motivation to get your education for your health and your spiritual needs.
Health matters to me.
Yeah, strong will to empower the people, to promote the peace, go positive attitudes, behavior, that's a lifelong dream goal.
Health matters to me.
Yeah, health matters and we're here to help you become a better you, to be the best you, the best version you can be.
Health matters to me.
Yeah, and it's time for this classic, fantastic food for your soul. Here's Jackie and Coach Patrick right here. Let's go.
Health matters to me.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Jackie.
And Coach Patrick.
Guys, you are listening to Help Matters here with us this morning. We are so glad you guys joining us this morning. So we just thank you for joining us. We're going to be talking about healthy holidays.
That's right. That's right. We want you guys to join us here every Saturday at 9 a.m. as we bring you relevant information pertaining to your health and well-being. We'll have healthcare professionals and other professionals that will join us on this show to assist us in helping you to be the best you that you can be as it pertains to your health and well-being.
And guys, you know what to do. Go ahead and go to Get Fit with Jackie Fitness on Facebook and like and share. Also, hit us up on YouTube, guys. Help Matters and Help Matters Jackie and Coach, and go ahead and subscribe and help us grow this channel.
Yes. Another beautiful day the Lord has made.
Guys, we're going to choose to rejoice in it because I tell you, we have to choose. We have to make that choice to rejoice because the joy of the Lord is our strength.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Our strength. That's awesome.
Well, good morning, Scream Yard watchers this morning. Reggie Cofer, good morning. Teresa and Wayne Jameson and those out there that are watching us. Thank you. Good morning.
Everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Listen, we want to say happy birthday to our son, Patrick Jr.
Yay, happy birthday
40
to
today.
Yes, he is 40 years old. He is hit a milestone.
I remember he was messing with me about making 40.
Yes, wearing glasses, and now he's 40 wearing glasses. So, and you have to be careful what you sow.
Just keep living. Aging is a great thing.
It's a privilege. It's a privilege. I was telling my husband it's a privilege to age.
We all celebrate. Well, my family, we all celebrate birthdays in this final quarter of the year. My birthday was in September. My wife Jackie and my daughter Delisha, their birthday was in October. Now my son's birthday in November. So so we celebrate a lot of things during this last quarter of the year. Happy birthday to our first lady Jackie and Michelle's.
Her birthday will be on the 23rd, and I think Michelle's is on the 27th, and Grandpa Devin's birthday is on the 27th. They share birthdays, but guess what? Dynamo Westby's birthday was yesterday.
No, it was on the 16th.
Yeah, that was Thursday. Yeah,
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Was it Wednesday?
Well, it was on the 16th.
Yeah, it was on the 16th. So happy birthday to everybody.
Yes, guys.
Celebrating a birthday the month of November. And those that are celebrating anniversaries, happy anniversary to you. However you did it, whether you tied the knot, listen, or jumped the broom, you did it. And continue to build family, continue to become one as we've been commanded to do so by our Father. And continue to make dreams, continue to make memories. Yeah.
And happy anniversary, 4th anniversary to our son and our daughter-in-law, Crystal Lou, as Papa say. Coach Patrick said Crystal Lou. But guys, we are so excited to be among
our son,
you this
Patrick,
morning.
Did you catch that? Did you say Patrick?
I didn't know.
Okay.
I said
Patrick and Crystal.
I said our son Patrick and our daughter-in-law, Crystal Lou.
Awesome.
I said that.
Awesome. Okay, I didn't hear you.
Y'all, I got a new hairdo. Look, I came home yesterday and my husband, I took a picture first and he's talking about, ooh, you look just like your mama.
It's like Days of May.
That's a good thing. That's
Yes,
a
it
good
is.
thing.
Yes,
She
it is. You look
aged.
good with it, though. Babe.
Yeah, she aged very well.
Nice
So,
hairstyle. It's
guys,
good to
yes,
change it up a little bit every now and then.
absolutely.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
guys, I'm telling you, it is. I'm telling you, time is just swooping by.
Yes, it is.
We are almost out of this year of 2023. Wow.
Right. So listen, to be a sponsor, partner, or a friend of this broadcast, you can call 706-592-8862, or you can hit us up on our Facebook or our emails. So if you'd like to be a sponsor, partner, or friend of the show, we'd like for you to help us do what we do every Saturday at 9 a.m. All right, Jack, it's time for our Help Matters happenings. So we're going to get right into that. Soon as I get ready for it, I got to give y'all the jingle. We don't have no Help Matters happening without the jingle.
Well, Coach doing too much over here. I tell him let me help him out.
You too busy doing comments. So we both being a little busy, but it's all good. It's all good. Listen, this morning I just want to talk to you about all the drug ads that come on television and the side effects that they show on that. But guess what's going to happen? As your Help Matters happenings this morning, we're talking about TV drugs ads that will soon include prices. Like it ain't disturbing enough to see all the side effects on those ads, right? Well, when watching television, it's not long before an ad for a prescription drug plays on the screen. The ads typically start off with a brief testimonial on the benefits. Then it lists off all the drug side effects before pushing to the doctor's advice. There's always one important thing missing from those ads: the price. Soon, however, changes are coming to the pharmaceutical marketing industry. For the first time, pharmaceutical giant Johnson & Johnson announced that by the end of the first quarter in March, the company will include both the list price and potential out-of-pocket costs for patients for its medicines in TV ads. Dr. Ron Reynolds with Beach Family and Urgent Care said this step in transparency is extremely overdue in the industry, but questions how the company will pinpoint the typical cost a patient will pay is an issue. The whole question would be is how far down those prices can be buried in any type of commercial. Is this something that these prices are going to be very much upfront? Says Reynolds. Johnson & Johnson officials said they plan to start off disclosing prices in ads for its most prescribed medication, Xarelto, a blood thinner that typically costs between $450 and $540 a month. It will also direct viewers to additional information online. The company said its decision to air prices in its TV ad comes in response to the Trump administration's proposal, as well as consumer input. Sam Abram, pharmacist and owner of Carolina Forest Pharmacy, said, while this is a step in the right direction toward transparency, there are still many steps that need to happen to avoid confusion for patients down the road. Since insurance company plays a big role in determining the final cost of prescription drugs, pharmacists can recommend generic alternatives for patients to help bring prices down. This has been your Help Matter happening. That's what they need to do, bring some prices down.
Wow.
On that medication, because I tell you, some people have to make choices, Jackie, between just taking care of their daily needs and
just eating,
paying for medication.
And Coach and I went to a health seminar sponsored by AU this week downtown Augusta Richmond County Library, and I tell you, it was so informative. Dr. Eric Bailey out of North Carolina, and came down and spoke on family and obesity in the Black American community.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you guys, this oh my goodness, it was so much information. We was just overpoured with information.
Mm-hmm.
And so, just kind of a little bit what he talked about, it's just a lot of things is preventable. And of course, we know our environment can create certain behaviors, and these behaviors, disparities, and all of these things. So when we're aware of that, guys, and just like Coach said, when I have to feed my family and I have to pay bills, they are more likely to opt out getting their blood pressure medicine.
Yeah. And if you really put thought behind it, Jackie, most of the people that are on medications, for different ailments is the older people that may be living on retirement income.
Right.
So they have to make some drastic decisions about, do I buy this medication or do I go get my dinner for tomorrow for the rest of the week?
Absolutely. Pay a
Yeah.
bill, keep the lights on.
Yeah,
I
so
tell you.
that's a story for another day. We
I
can
know
tell
it.
that story.
It is, but I just wanted to kind of throw that out there
Yeah.
because they were just that information, and we're going to talk about that coming up in the beginning of the year because it's so important that we understand. But a lot of those things are preventable.
Right.
They are preventable, and so, but that is other things that can cause these type of behaviors,
Right.
but we still have that choice
Right.
to make the better choices that we can make for us concerning our health and well-being. And the word said our people just said our people are destroyed what of a lack of knowledge, and because they reject the knowledge. So if you're getting knowledge and understanding and wisdom through the word of God and through others God used, you got to take that information and apply it. And it's not easy. Information alone is just not going to change your behavior because you got to get to the root behind the behavior
Mhm.
in order for people to begin to try to change. You can give them this and say, go home and take this. But if you're not giving them the consequences or the risk of what can happen, if you're not changing some habits in your life, these things can happen. So
Most definitely. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about this morning, because as we always say, we are fearfully and wonderfully made.
absolutely.
And, there are two elements that we can do naturally to help us to age well, to age strong, to be super agers. And we be super agers by being active agers. If you want to live a longer life and be healthy during your aging period, then there are some things that you have to do personally during the holiday season is what we're going to talk about. We're going to give you some tips and things of that nature to help you through the holiday season so you can stay on point with your health and wellness goals. During the holiday season, we tend a lot to indulge in comfort foods, right?
Yes.
With all of the events at work and with family and things of that nature.
Hard to
there,
say no.
yeah, there's so many occasions, to together with family and friends. The holidays can be challenging even for the most disciplined people, so it's not like if you all got it all together that, you don't have these challenges, but you still have these challenges.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
everything good that you like is being placed on the table
Yeah.
during the holiday season.
And we just have to be mindful and don't overindulge, and that can be hard, so we have to fit those pleasurable foods into into our diet on those and during this season, because this is literally all the way from Thanksgiving all the way
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
beginning of the year. And these are some times that we can practice some healthier habits of
Definitely.
self-control, and say, okay, I'm gonna not deprive myself, but I am going to enjoy my favorites. So
Mhm.
plan for your favorites, just say, okay, I know I'm gonna have this, but at this time I'm not gonna overdo it, but just plan for your favorite indulgence and just try to keep those indulgence small. I just like to say, use small plates.
Yeah, yeah.
Use smaller plates. I know that's hard to do, but
Mhm.
if you use smaller plates, you can eat smaller
That's
portions.
right. That's one.
Yeah,
That's one little tip
because
right
the
there, Jackie.
eye,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
we eyeball our appetite, and then
Mhm.
our eyes, what the word says,
And
lust
if you
of the
see,
eyes.
yeah, if you try to do portion control and you put it on a bigger plate, your brain gonna be like, that ain't enough food
Yes,
for me. But if you decrease the size of that plate
right.
and put those same portion sizes on that, then the plate looks full and it tells your brain,
Yeah.
it kind of fools your brain and that, this is okay, this is enough. But listen, getting through the holidays, it shouldn't be about avoidance. It can't be about avoidance. It can't
Mm-mm.
be about restriction, because listen, it's just too much good food coming across your eyeballs for you to be saying, I ain't eating that, I ain't doing that. But enjoying yourself in a healthy way.
But also how we prepare it and prep it.
Yeah.
We can substitute, swap out
Right.
ingredients. Some people just not gonna substitute and swap out their butter
Right.
in them cakes.
Right.
So just some things you can swap out,
Most definitely.
in there in your ingredients that you're using in your food. And like I say, it's what we do consistently,
That's it.
not what we do occasionally.
That's
So you
right.
don't want to deprive and beat yourself up,
Mhm.
because depriving yourself and just starving yourself from these things,
Mhm.
that's an unhealthy relationship with food altogether, as well.
That's it. And
So
right. And one of the key things, Jack, is just during the holiday season is just continue to keep up our regular routines. If you have a health and
Right.
wellness routine, then continue to practice that. But then in the holiday season, you're going to be challenged, and you just have to practice more self-discipline and more self-control. As it relates to your health and your fitness. So we're going to get into these tips because I think they're going to be good for you and going to help you get through the holiday season on the other side without getting to January and saying, where these 10 pounds come from? Where these 15 pounds come from?
Mm.
But, it's
and just keep moving,
Yeah.
keep moving. If you got to break up your exercise routine into increments, do that, so you just make sure it's fun, try something different.
Right.
Say, okay, what other activity I can try, take your hand at pickleball,
Yeah.
go try something different
Try
to
something new.
do.
New Year's coming. Try
Yeah,
something
so
new.
try something new. Your body might like woo,
Yeah.
because sometimes it muscle memory, your body start responding because we're doing the same thing over and over and over. So guys, we welcome your views and opinions. So if you're out there on Facebook and YouTube, go ahead and share your opinion. You can share some tips and some things that you do to make sure you're practicing self-control and you're being mindful
That's right.
during this time of the year, because we still have to recognize even what the sad,
Mhm.
and that is a
Yeah, we're
diagnosis.
going to talk about that next
Yes,
week.
so
Yeah.
and we'll be talking about that next week, because time has changed.
That's a
So
factor. It's a
that's a
big factor.
factor. It,
Yeah.
it really is,
Right.
and it does
So
affect our sleep pattern and
most
our routine
definitely.
schedule.
So Jackie mentioned it early in the show that that it's what you do consistently, right? So it's not just about what you eat on that holiday, what you eat for Thanksgiving or what you eat for Christmas, but it's what you do, consistently throughout that time between the days of the holidays when you're getting invited to the parties and all of those things. So it's what you do consistently. So yeah, enjoy yourself on Thanksgiving Day, enjoy yourself on Christmas Day, but do it in a healthy way. If you've never practiced being healthy during these holiday seasons, then do that. Practice some self-controls. Jackie always say pause, and ask yourself, is this good for me? Am I hungry? What have I had to eat already today? And be mindful, and that's going to help you to choose wisely when you just take that pause and think about it.
It's that space before the taste.
Taste before the taste.
So how we can have those, all that food laying around, and then you just like, oh, okay. Now, me personally, I can eat it one day and I'm kind of done, but
Not me.
Coach,
That's why I had to eat in portion
I'm
control.
just
I don't
like,
eat-
okay, it's time to get rid of the dressing.
I don't eat like that.
It's
all
time to
year.
get rid of the dressings, dude. He all. I remember back in the days with the chitlins, and I'm like, I don't do chitlins anymore, but I don't know who doing chitlins these days because they $30.
They cost a lot of money.
They cost a whole lot of money. So hey, for those who doing them, hey, go right on ahead. But yes, just kind of being mindful, eating small portion, because when we just kind of overeat, it's just kind of, it's so discomfort,
Right.
and so then you don't allow your body to digest and allow your body to recover before we eat something else. But yes, me personally, that's me. I'm ready to eat something else the next day, but he want to hang on it for a couple of more days.
Yeah, because I know I'm not getting it back until
Because
another year.
I want to get it out of the house. I want to create the space.
Yeah, but I do a little bit.
Far away
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah,
Because we all have our temptations. We
most
do.
definitely.
And when those temptation is around, still around, and we're hitting a point, and we know it's in there. Our brain already in the program, so it knows it in there. So
Flesh
you keep
knows it,
passing
yeah.
by, you keep passing by it,
That
and before
flesh.
you know it, you up in there cutting you up another piece of cake, you cut you another piece of pie.
Yeah, but what I do during the holidays is practice self-control, practice discipline, and portion control. See, we can stick to our favorites and enjoy those small portions. Like I
Yes.
love sweet potato pie. I love it, but then you come in and you got the sweet potato pie, you got the pecan pie, you got the cakes,
Mm-mm.
so what do? enjoy your favorites, but then you're just gonna have to break it down. Get a small piece of, get a small piece of sweet potato
And
pie.
eat slowly.
Yeah,
Try.
get a small piece of
Yeah.
pecan pie and then be happy with it. But don't get those humongous slices, right?
Yeah, humongous. Spell
Humongous.
humongous.
I ain't trying to spell it right now, but it means big. It means extra, extra big.
Colossal. But yes, if you practice those, that's a fact. If you practice eating slowly and get a chance to taste your food, you give your brain time enough to tell your stomach, okay, I have had enough. So if you just eat slowly, just
Right.
slowly, just, and before you know it, that little small piece of pie can feel like a large piece of pie. So we just have to just kind of put some habits in place and
Mhm.
just put some self-control in place, because we're going to eat. That's just,
Have
it's
to eat.
just gonna, that's it. So why not, don't tell people to deprive themselves, but just use some self-control and being mindful
Mhm.
of how you, so put these tips together, just kind of use these tips and say, okay, put the space between, that space between the taste. Okay, I just had a piece of cake 5 minutes ago, and then I'm going in here to get me a piece of pie. So do I really need this pie? So by that time, whatever, how long it take now, you're going to determine whether I eat it right now or I wait till later, or I just eat some more tomorrow and I just drink me some water,
Mhm.
eat me a piece of fruit,
Right, right. There you go.
replace it with something else. And
And you
before you
just
know
said
it, that temptation is gone.
right. If the option is there, when you're at the holiday parties, add some things that are healthy to your plate, like fruit, vegetables, and nuts. Add those things that are gonna, fill you up, because it's all about. Is one thing is it about taste, and your body might get to a hunger part. Jackie talked about hunger cues versus just appetite, right? So you want to put some things on your plate that are more healthier. Put the vegetables on your plate. Take those fruit and eat some fruit and nuts, so that it'll help you filled up, and you won't be so trying to get all of the goody goodies that's going to not be so healthy for you. Another tip is to don't drink your calories. Don't drink your calories.
Yeah.
Water, herbal teas are good options. Drink water and herbal teas before you eat, before you even go to the party. This will help you to feel a little bit full, a little bit faster, because you got something on your stomach. One good thing is, try not to drink, if you're going to drink sodas or juices or things like that. Try not to drink 2 and 3 and 4 glasses, just going for those refills. But, go ahead and enjoy that one glass and then start drinking water and things that's not full of calories.
Or you can do half and half if you do tea unsweet, tea,
Fuse your
or
water with
yeah,
fruits and
fuse your
yeah.
water with some fresh fruit, whatever, how, or just drink your good old water with some lemon and limes in it. That's always good. So, but just rethink your drink and just look, what am I, because you can have more in calories and sugar intake with drinks versus with your food.
Mhm.
And so when we in taking a extra amount of fructose, that kind of cuts off our full cues, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard to recognize. It goes in and it sends a signal to the brain, and you are not recognizing that full cues, and so you don't know. So now
You just
you
eat,
you
eat, eat.
just
Yeah.
you continue to eat it and eat it and eat it, because the higher amount of fructose you absorbing and eating, the more it cuts off that signal saying this is enough, and your body